number one, she, how does the style of Anne Frank's writing impact the tone of the events within her diary? Um, I think that she becomes like darker or frustrated. Um, her tone changes from sarcasm and cheerful to like less cheerful. She becomes darker because of the circumstances she's in
I agree with Martin.
and with the people in the annex.
Do you mean like darker, like she gets madder and sadder, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with Martin because um, for me, I would get frustrated too. Not even with some people, well, you know,
I agree with
even
Martin.
with Miss Van Damme.
What were you gonna say, Catherine?
I agree with you. I agree with you too. And I also said that she was like in depth, like when she explains something, like she always wants to be right. Like on page 100, 101. She was she kept on like listing numbers of like talking about stuff. So yeah.
I'll talking about the things she doesn't like.
Yeah, talking about things that she doesn't like.
Yeah. And you know, I think the theme or the central idea is mainly loneliness of being a teenager, because on page 3, it says on the first sentence, it says, I have no such real friend. And then if you go to page 102, she says, I talk more to myself than to others at mealtimes. So that gives you a clue that she's lonely. Yeah, that's what I think.
But then she also says that she doesn't talk at mealtime because she doesn't want to annoy other people. And that they're happy that she doesn't talk. And she also says that she doesn't talk a lot because she doesn't want to get frustrated by other people's opinions.
Yeah, she expressed her feelings in the diary that she writes.
Yeah, because she expresses it in the diary because she doesn't have no one to be with.
She has her sister.
But she wants to be alone.
She
don't
wants
like
to
her
be
How do you
alone.
know that?
Because she don't like her sister.
You-
It's like Miss Cox and her sister.
You are breaking the rules right now. You're all talking at the same time. Potatoes.
It's like Miss Cox and her sister. They're always fighting. It's like Margot and
But sometimes she even wrote that they get along.
well, you know how siblings are. Do you have siblings?
Yeah,
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get along with your siblings?
Yeah.
You have a weird family.
How?
Because no families come to.
Okay, we're gonna chime in and focus our attention up here on the board. Those 3 questions we have to have answered.
Oh,
Okay,
And
go
then-
back, please.
I think the
And
theme.
then the other thing is survival, surviving under like crucial circumstances, being in the annex with annoying people.
yeah, so Marty, because, you know how she did, they worry, they're feared, like they're scared of starving. But if they get caught, like the Germans, Nazis, they might come and get them.
I think the theme in the beginning is you know, it's like a normal kid, you know, just having a happy life. But then once it gets like, once it's rising, the rising action happens to the middle, well, that's when the theme changes to fear because she doesn't want to get caught by the Nazis. She wasn't want to die. She's scared of, just scared of the dark because it's the unknown. What do you think the theme is doing?
I thought the thing was death. Like, in the beginning, like, she wasn't really worried about it, but then throughout the book, it started getting more complicated for her family and a lot of the Jewish people. And throughout the book, a lot of Jewish, and there's been a lot of death.
Yeah, I think the thing in the beginning is love. Yeah. You know how she like this guy, and she likes one of them, but she like it's two of them. She don't know which one to pick, but in the middle it gets more fearful.
So I think that it hasn't changed much because it's still she's still lonely. She has no one to be with but her diary. That's right.
I also agree with Eden because in the beginning she was all happy and stuff that she had so many guys that liked her. She had all her friends. In the middle, it was all scared and getting used to living with the people at the annex because she didn't know them. She really didn't know them as friends.
And then, was there any indication in the text that Anne Frank wavered from her beliefs that people are good at heart? No, because when she is upset or mad, instead of fighting, she expresses herself to her diary. On page 111, it says that me or whatever her name is at home with the cold, and then she had a sprained ankle, and then it said that we comfort her and said if she tried to comfort me while she had a cold and a sprained ankle, so that means that she had love or something for the people in the annex, and because meat is helping her hide, and she provides books and all that and food for them. So she's trying to get back at them.
But then also the thing that she writes in her diary, like with Miss Vanda, she thinks that she's like evil inside, so she doesn't think that every person's good at heart.
But she does think that they at least have a little something.
But then she also says that she could write so much things that are bad about her.
You can't give up your heart.
Live with them.
Temporarily.
Well, would you live with them temporarily if it was Nazis going around trying to kill you?
I think.
Okay, stop for a second.